I'm a Roblox developer, but there's one big problem. I can never finish my games. But what if I pay developers to make the games for me?
$2,000 later.
After searching for some time now, first I found the 100 Robux developer, Meet Entertainos. Shortly after, I found someone willing to do it for 1,000 Robux, Meet Justin. But eventually I found a 10,000 Robux developer, Meet Abyss. Alright, this one took a little longer to find. But there was a catch. I gave all 3 developers the same challenge. They only had 1 week to finish. And as soon as the timer started, they got straight to work. But while the developers were working, I got really bored. So I decided to find some judges to help rate the games. First, I picked my loyal friend. Then I picked someone from my Discord server. If you want to be picked next time, join my Discord. And finally, our guest of honor. Please welcome Deminer, a successful Roblox game developer and YouTuber. Check out his channel link in description. After 1 week, the developers were finally finished. So me and the judges got ready to play their games. Make sure to stick to the end for the final game. I was very shocked by its quality. Alright, we all loaded into the first game, so let's wait for matchmaking to finish and get in. So far, it looks like a free model map, and there's some kind of random walk or idle animation playing. Okay, it finally loaded. Nice. There's a GUI showing which map loaded. That's actually pretty neat. Alright, now that we're in the game, it looks like that animation was actually for the sword you fight with. Let's test the sword. It looks alright, and it even has a trail. Oh, never mind, I just died. Alright, I'm back in the lobby. I'm gonna look around. So far, I only see this shop. Let's check it out. Oh wait, what? It doesn't even work. Alright, I think we're done with the 100 Robux game. Alright, let's see what me and the other judges think about the game. Deminer gave it a 7 out of 10, saying it was okay but definitely could be better. Maretar, my loyal friend, gave it a 6 out of 10, saying the game is decent but needs more polishing. One of our Discord members also rated it a 6 out of 10, and mentioned it would be better if there were superpowers. As for me, I'd give it a 4 out of 10. It relies too much on free models and feels pretty sloppy overall. Alright, on to the next game, the 1K Robux game. Alright, we just loaded in, and I immediately noticed some GUIs. They look really good, but it seems like there's nothing in them. Okay, we just got into a match, and it looks like the goal is to be the first one to die. I'm gonna try going over to this water thing. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. I dropped water into electricity and it killed me. But other than that, it's kind of boring since all you really have to do is die. Alright, let's see what me and the other judges think about the game. Deminer gave it an 8 out of 10, saying the concept was actually really smart but could still be improved. Mati gave it a 3 out of 10, saying the game feels bad, looks like it was made with AI and is just one repetitive thing over and over. One of our Discord members rated it a 4 out of 10, saying it's repetitive and has a very classic feel. As for me, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It was great overall, but the UI felt unfinished and the map had some noticeable Z fighting issues. Alright, so I just loaded into the game, and it already looks really good. I can tell it's a Star Wars style game, and there are 3 roles: civilians, raiders, and the Republic Army. Let's try civilians first. Alright, the transitions are smooth, the health bar looks great, and it looks like I have 3 tools. Let's test them out. Oh, there are NPCs that actually move and have weapons. Wait, is that a vehicle? Let's try it. Yo, it works. And it even has a nice gun. Alright, let's switch roles. Now we're trying raiders. It looks like there are divisions, raiders and Mandalorians. I can pick my morph and weapons, so let's go with Mandalorians. Alright, as a Mandalorian, I have access to the Whistling Bird. If you're a Star Wars fan, you already know about that. The armor looks really cool, and this gun has a really nice reload animation. Oh, there's Deminer, and he just killed me. Alright, let's try to fight back. Never mind, let's run. But honestly, everything looks really good so far. This map is actually sick. Alright, Deminer killed me again. Let's just shoot his feet, I guess. Yeah, no one's laughing at that. Anyway, let's look around more. Let's respawn. Oh, there are even more vehicles. Let's try this one. Okay, this is fire. Let's spawn something else and explore. I'm shooting at Deminer again. This flying is actually cinematic. There are cool things everywhere, and the VFX are really nice. Yo, look at that light bridge. That's sick. There are turrets too, and you can shoot them. Alright, I'm back here again. Let's take one last look around. Yeah, this place looks really good. Alright, I think we're done. Alright, let's see what me and the other judges think about the game. Demoner gave it a 10 out of 10, calling it a masterpiece. Mati also gave it a 10 out of 10, saying it's a masterpiece from heaven. One of our Discord members rated a 10 out of 10 as well, saying it's definitely the best game here. As for me, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It was peak, easily the best game here. Alright, the video is finally done. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment what you think. This video took way too long and cost way too much Robux to make. I'm also starting a new game, and I'd really like you guys to check it out, so subscribe to get notified when I upload.